Wednesday's Daily Zap, a light one. Who am I kidding? 13 games around the league. We get you started. Hawks in Orlando at the Highlight Factory. Josh Smith, a big night, 26 points for him. Hawks win the season series 3-1 in a thriller. Cavs and Bobcats, Cleveland coming off that big win over the Heat on Tuesday night. Couldn't duplicate their performance on this night. It was close, but the Bobcats hold on to win their fourth straight and move within 2 games of 8th in the East. Pistons, Pacers, Indiana holding on to that final seed that the Bobcats are hoping to catch. Darren Collison and company would hold serve on their home floor on this night, though, and continue to hold on to that 8th seed in the Eastern Conference with a 10-point victory. Rockets and Sixers in Philly. The Sixers hitting on all cylinders in this one, sharing 30 assists as they share their way to an 11-point win, standing strong at 6th in the Eastern Conference. Bucks and Raptors. Brandon Jennings stroking it, 25 points, 7 assists on the night for him. Bucks get the win, but remain 3 games out of 8th out east. Heat and Wizards in the nation's capital, and this one was testy. John Wall and Big Z would get into a bit of a scuffle, some elbows thrown, flagrant 2s handed to the both of them. They got ejected. And the guys on the floor for the Heat seemed to get angry about it and ran away with this one. LeBron James, monster night, 35 points for him. The big 3 combined for 94 as the Heat win for the 6th time in 7 games, tied for 2nd in the East with the Celtics. The Knicks starting to get it going a little bit. They get a win over New Jersey on Wednesday night. Carmelo with 39 for the 2nd straight game. They win back-to-back games for the first time in 3 weeks. Golden State and Memphis at FedEx Forum on Wednesday. Tony Allen doing stuff like that. Grizz hold on at home to get a win, strengthening their bid for their first playoff appearance in 4 years. Bulls and Timberwolves in Minnesota. Chi-Town atop the East, and they look like the best team in the conference on this night, easily handling Minnesota. T-Wolves dropped their 8th straight. Bulls 2.5 games atop the East with 8 to play. Blazers, Hornets in a good one. Things a bit testy in this one as well. I guess tempers were just flaring on Wednesday night. That looked like a big old man hug. Maybe not the man hug that Chris Bosh was talking about a couple weeks ago. I digress, though. Chris Paul, an efficient night, not a monster night for him. Carl Landry, though, solid 21 points as the Hornets leapfrog the Blazers for 6th in the West. Sacktown and Denver at the Pepsi Center. The Nuggets looking to improve to 13-4 since the Carmelo Anthony deal. And they would get the job done over a hot Kings team, believe it or not. Nuggets win their 4th straight, hold on to that 5th seed in the Western Conference. Thunder and Suns in Phoenix. Suns heading the wrong way. Thunder going the right way. And they rode the back of Kevin Durant, 22 points for him. Thunder win their 5th straight. 50-game winners in back-to-back years for the first time since the mid-'90s. You remember those teams in Seattle. And the nightcap, Mavs and Clippers, Dirk Nowitzki and company, on the road, taking care of business, move within a half game of the Lakers for the 2 seed out west. That's your Daily Zap. Wednesday's Top 10, sure to make you grin, on NBA.com. Couldn't find a way to match NBA.com and rhyme with the first stuff. That's okay, though. Number 10 on the countdown. Look at Jason Richardson. He gets that one from the hip and still lays it in. Number 9, abuse alert. Abuse! CP3 just misusing Patty Mills, and then he drops it off to Emeka Okafor for the smash. Number 8 is always great. Don't hate. Vince Carter, yes. Half man, half amazing is what he goes back to on this play. Past few years, he's been half man, like maybe a quarter amazing. Number 7, Bulls T-Wolves, hot potato. Carlos Boozer and Luau Dame just tossing it back and forth with some style. Booze with the finish, and then the man screen after he kicked the ball into like the 15th row. Stop it. Number 6, Clippers Mavs, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, dude makes it look like a Nerf hoop. He and Blake Griffin above the rim is spectacular highlights pretty much every night. Speaking of a spectacular highlight, Kevin Love hates this. Omer Sheik with the denial, recovers nicely, and gets his pat on. Number 4, Tony Allen, baseline whack. Why David Lee decided to step in there when Tony had already taken off, I'm still wondering. He gets boomed up. And then for number 3, JaVale McGee just straight confiscates Chris Bosh's wife. With so much force, it sends him to the ground. Dwayne Wade didn't get the memo, so he gets a taste too. Ain't nobody coming in my house on Wednesday. Try again Thursday, and I still might say no. Number 2, oh my goodness, Willie Green. Sweet Willie. Put that back.
Been huge tonight.
What's your top play for Wednesday? LeBron James and company on the break. And then he does that. Why he did that? He makes Otheus Jeffers wish he was still in the D-League. This is where the big boys play, let's face it. If you're a youngin', sit behind the fence. You're top 10.